G'day everyone, Rascal here. I'm going to get rid of these headphones because all I'm getting is echo and I don't need that. I'm assuming you can hear me. I mean, that's what the microphone's for. Anyway, hello everyone. As you should all be aware of by now, I've changed my channel name from GT Plus Racing to Raskal-Rabbit. It's written across the top there on my thing. I hope it comes up on the video. Anyway, besides that, but I'm celebrating it by doing a couple of giveaways. Yes, I'm stooping to that ever so low thing that every YouTuber does when he wants a couple extra subscribers, and that's doing a giveaway. So, first one, Australians only, okay? I'm sorry it's for Australians only, but shipping things overseas just doesn't work. I might as well buy you a brand new one. So, this is for Australians only, and it's the smaller out of the two prizes. It's a simple Thrustmaster T-Flight HOTAS 4 Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown Edition. So yeah, there's a box, you know, it comes apart. It's actually sitting up there, up the top there, you can just see it. With the bunny rabbit sitting on top of it, and next to it, just like there's a fat bunny in the corner, and this bunny here, and this bunny. There's a reason why I'm called Raskal-Rabbit. Anyway, and so yeah, anyway, I was sadly thinking of my dear departed original Raskal-Rabbit, a cute little black bunny locked rabbit with helicopter ears. Anyway, so yeah, that's for Australians only. To go for that, very simple. You must, 1, be a subscriber. 2, just like and comment on the video, every video between now and September the 7th, which is my birthday, when I turned 43. I'm old. Anyway, yeah, just every video, comment, like, and say you'd like the Thrustmaster joystick. Don't have to go through the whole T.Flight, HOTAS 4, Ace Combats, and blah 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 blah. Just say you'd like the Thrustmaster joystick. Simple as that. Like I said, subscribe, like, make the comment, I'd like the Thrustmaster joystick, and you can add whatever else you want to it. Simple as that. That's for Australia only. Now, for Australians and the rest of the world, I am also giving away your choice of 200 Australian dollar, either PSN or Steam voucher, or digital voucher. Easier that way. Yeah, simple as that. I've picked that amount. That works out to just over 150 US dollars and about 110 British pound at the moment. So on PSN, that's more than enough to get any PS5 exclusive game at the moment. And most PS4 games, plus any add-ons that they've got and crap like that, DLCs. And on Steam, I mean, yeah, you can buy a crap load. I mean, I spent about that much not long ago, and I got... What did I get? I'll move my Elgato out of the way. I got Universe Sandbox 2. You're going to be seeing some of that. It's a new series, and what I'm going to call Rascal Rules the Universe. And I'm just going to play with the universe and also give some nice science and physics lessons, because I like astrophysics. My 3 loves, sim racing, astrophysics, and anime. And anyway, I got that. I got two of the best out of the Stalker of Chernobyl series. I got BENQ drive, and I also completely topped up my ACER Corsa Competition. I finally got the last, you know, I got the British pack, and yeah, I topped it up. But yeah, I got a lot, and I spent less than that. So you can get quite a lot. Now for that, bit more difficult. 1, yes, you must subscribe, and I can see who's subscribed. 2, the way you enter it is via my Discord. So you must enter my Discord, The details for entering my Discord are in my description. So you'll just look below the video, go click on that little show more crap, and you'll see the details there. There's a little link. Click from my Discord, click on it, and then personally message me via Discord, or DM me as they call it. Discord message me. And what you must do for every video between now and September the 7th is give me the code word and the code image that I'm going to put up in every video, including the one that's attached to this. Now, I will always, before I say the code word, I will say the code word is, so there is no, complications or misunderstandings. The code word is, it could be McDonald's cup. That's 2 words. Shows how messy my room actually is. This is a trick of YouTube. If I move this camera around, you would really see what a state this room is in. But it looks kind of neat at the moment. So it's not. It's a fucking mess. Anyway, crap, I've got a KFC box on the floor. Anyway, now that I'm oversharing my shame. But yeah, Discord, private Discord me, and you must do that for every video between now and September the 7th. Pretty simple. And yeah, be a subscriber. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask on YouTube. I've got no problem with that. Anyone who puts the answers up on YouTube, I find I'm very quick to react on YouTube. Every time someone comments, I get notified straight away on my phone. That's why I've got it set up. 1, I'll delete it. 2, if you're a subscriber, I'll kick you out. You're automatically not in the competition. That's a given. Plus, I'll block you. I assume I'm going to get trolls. Now, the reason I've done this is simply because, it's a pretty decent prize, a $200 prize, voucher. But I'm not doing this just to get subs. I mean, that's a bonus. It's always nice. But I want subscribers who actually enjoy my content and could be actually bothered watching the whole thing. So that's why I'm doing it. So I'm not being a complete sellout, just a little bit of a sellout. So that's about it. Yeah, Australians, very simple. Put in my YouTube, just, yeah, subscribe, like. You only have to subscribe once, obviously. And say you want the Thrustmaster joystick and any other comments you want to add. You can tell me, give me feedback on my video, whether it's good, shite, whatever. Tell me what you want. I'm pretty thick-skinned. Anything else you'd like to see? Like I said, I've got other games here. If you want to see me do some ACC content, I'm pretty crap at the game at the moment, but I'm happy to do it. I've got BENQ here. I'm thinking that'll be fun. Universe Sandbox is definitely coming. I've been playing a bit with that game, and that is so fun, just ruling the universe and destroying the world in such a myriad of different ways. It is a crack up. Like I said, that's going to be a separate series called Rascal Rules the Universe. And so anyway, but yeah, that's it. Any questions, ask me on YouTube. I think it's pretty simple. Like I said, I'll do a live stream on September the 7th at, let's make it 9 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. Okay? So 9 PM Australian Standard Eastern Time. It is 4:45 AM when I'm recording this, so it'll probably be around 5:30 AM Australian time when I release this, when it finally gets up on YouTube. But anyway, you can figure out the time zones for yourself, around the world. That's what Google's for. I'm sure most of you know how to use Google. I certainly hope so. Otherwise, you've got issues. That's about it. Yeah. I think I'll stop talking now and let you watch the video that's coming up. It's nearly 10 minutes. That's more than enough to tell you about the competition. Again, feel free to ask questions on YouTube. Anyone who gives away the answer, 1, deleted, blocked, you can piss off. And on the note of piss off, I'll piss off. Bye. Be good to each other. Please enjoy the video. And that's about it. G'day everyone, Rascal here. And it's another late-ish video. Just last week's daily race B. Just put up 2 races. They went I did lots of this racing. I mean, I did a lot of DR farming, to be honest. I wanted to get my A+ back, and I did. I'm back up to 57k or whatever. But besides that, the racing really wasn't that interesting. Most of the time you generally finished where you qualified. But I managed to find these 2 races. This first one, I mean, both I had my elbows out, so to speak. But this first one was a bit silly. So, as you can see, I'm racing in the Gold. I decided to go matte black with my livery on this one. I think the matte black paint job just looks a little bit nicer than my usual gloss black. So yeah, going through the first couple of turns, it's all good. In fact, by memory, I think this first lap was all pretty good. I don't think anything too drastic happens. Now, this race was a bit earlier on, so I wasn't taking the best lines. I think I'd only gotten back up into my low 50s. So most of the guys I was racing, you know, only the first few of us were A+. But even so, apparently I'm number 1 in this field. So there you go. My qualifying time wasn't the best. It was just a 0.1, where most people were well into the 36.8s if they were A+, but I just couldn't be bothered. I did the qualifying lap and it was enough for me to get my DR back and to have, at least try and have a bit of fun racing. And I managed to get a couple of races. So as you can see, we've gone through lap 1, nothing much has happened. But this is where the fun starts, as it always does in Interlagos. Turn 1, and here we go. So let's see if I can go around the outside. It's not going to happen. Now with the front wheel drive, I have to try and stay really tight here, get the power on early, especially to keep up with these 4-wheel drive cars. Luckily, Hinata in front of me isn't that great the all-wheel drive, because I caught up to him pretty quick. But I've got the guy unshattering on the outside, and Hinata gives me a bit of a bump, and then a R4M Ram, a GT Sport fan, I mean GT Steve Alvarez fan, what am I forgetting, Super GT fan there, the Ram Shadow team. Living up to its name, trying to send people to the Shadow Realm, and he does so throughout the race, as you'll see. He's all over the place in this race. So, mind you, I'm not much better, as you can see. I'm missing gears. The poor guy in the Mitsubishi was in first place, lost it himself, so I guess it's his own fault. But yeah, so I'm back. I've lost the place. I'm back in 5th place now. A little bit pissed off at Mr. R4M, the Guardian there, but not much I can do about it. It's daily race speed. This is what you get. You get wankers. So, but as soon as I see one, I'm decided, well, if everyone else is going to do it, let's see if I can do a Moses. Doesn't quite work out. I oversteer. As you can see, R4M was living up to his name, being quite pushy. So, mind you, I've got heaps of power to overtake Hinata here. So, I just out braking, taking into a corner, but then you see Vigo Zala there comes dive bombing in from something like 8th position. Just another dick move. Just another race beat me. This is GT Sport at the moment in Race B. It's just the way it is. I mean, the penalty system's never perfect, but it's not as bad as it could be. As you can see, RPM's gone off. I'm giving Vigo a bit of payback. Poor Mitsubishi gets caught up in it. I couldn't really go anywhere or change direction. So, as you can see, I've really got my elbows out at this stage. And I'm just after this dickhead in front of me, beside me, about to be behind me. Yep. So, yeah. And as you can see, it's going to work out really well. Really well. Watch what the guy does. At the end of the straight, just bang! Straight up my ass. I have nowhere to go. Now, thankfully, I don't get a penalty. Neither does he though. So, I guess the system was kind of working. I'm assuming it thinks it was a lag issue. It should be able to detect our connection speeds. Both him and me had perfect connection. It wasn't a lag issue. It's him diving. So, I don't take that corner the best. He catches up pretty quick. Doesn't bother me too much. I don't really feel pressure. In your daily races, there's no point getting that invested. So, as you can see, whoop, changed down to the first, and I should have been straight in the third. But I power out of here, close it pretty tight, and he makes room where there is none. And the penalty system finally works. So it doesn't really matter. I know I don't need to bother overtaking him. The dodge goes to the outside move. Can't take me on the outside here, not going to happen. And he came in too hot. He pushed, like I didn't push him out of the way. You can rewind it and look in the top right hand corner. He just came in too hot, went wide himself. So here I am, just sitting in the slipstream of Mr. R4M dickwad in front of me, and I take his second place. So, and he loses quite a few places. I think he goes down to 5th. So, and it gives me a clean race. There you go. How's that for nice? So, here we come on to the second race. I enjoyed this race. Now, as you can see, I've gone with a chrome paint job this time. See if I can stand out a bit more. There I am, flashing my lights quickly. So, let's see what happens. Wait for the start. Very exciting part here. Put me in the second gear. Yes! Push me in the second gear. Sometimes it was putting me in the first, like it did in the first race. Other times it was putting me in the second. You want it in second. Just gives you that little bit of extra acceleration. Now in front of me I've got my mate, OGR Nozzy. Now Nozzy is a fellow Aussie, and he's a really good bloke to race with. Usually he's been racing in a yellow Sirocco. But today, or this race, he's racing in an RCZ with a Red Bull livery. But I don't mind. I like racing against an Aussie. We're both, it's not like we're best friends, but we both know of each other and we race politely. Now as you can see, in this race I'm taking my lines a lot tighter. And, I mean, I've done a few more races by this point. At this point, my DR's getting close to the 57. I would have been 55, 56 KDR. And I'm ranked 3rd in the lobby. So, the first 4 of us are all decent drivers. OGR Nozzy's ahead of me by about a K, I think. And I couldn't tell you how far ahead GT Only for You is. As you can see, it gives Nozzy a bit of a love touch there. And number 4, Kumango 510 there from Japan. I think he's only an A-rated driver, but he must be in his very high A's if he's the 4th rated driver here. And he's a pretty good racer.
So at least I thought so. He raced clean anyway. I'd have to say all these guys race clean. So here I am. As you can see, Aussie knows him. He doesn't really defend. He's going to see if he can outbrake me. And it's just not going to happen. So I'm giving him room, as you can see. But an RCZ will never outbrake a Sirocco. They're very close cars. The RCZ has got the power. So as you can see, I'm in the middle of the track waiting to see what he's going to do. But he's not attacking me, so I give a nice tight line. Now, I know it might seem weird coming out of 4th gear there, it's like so low, but it's actually the fastest way to do it in the Sirocco. So as you can see, we're catching up to the guys ahead pretty quick. Mr. GT Only You isn't setting that great a pace. His lines don't seem that great either. And I mean, being in a 10s, I shouldn't be catching up after that hairpin. Both me and Aussie shouldn't. I mean, same through here. This is where the all-wheel drive's an advantage. But we're slowly catching up. I think I managed to catch up a little bit of time through here. Only a touch. Yep. So I'm coming out of it faster. They've got slipstream with each other, but I'm slowly catching up, and then they slowly start pulling away. But it's not too bad. Let's see what I can do coming into turn 1 here. Okay. I stay defensive because I figure Nozzy's close enough to do a dive if he wants. He doesn't do anything silly. I have to quickly make a decision here, and I decide to go inside just before I rear bump the guy, because I don't want to rear bump him and give him a bit of help. So that was, I only just made that move, but it's stuck, and as you can see, it seems counterintuitive coming out such low revs, but you can see how quickly I'm catching up to the Atenza in front. Atenza/Renault. Anyway, never understood what people would do those liveries, but yeah, as you can see, I'm taking tighter lines. Managed to get the power down a bit earlier, but I've got just pure power on my side, even if I can't get the traction down. Same thing here, pulls away a little bit. Let's see if I can catch him under braking and how well I go through the corner here. Now I really want to stay in his slipstream. Do I manage? Just. Now let's see how quickly this car can pull up to the Mazda in a slipstream. Should be pretty quick. Usually it's on the back straight that we're coming up to, and yep, I'm pulling up pretty quick. Not quick enough to get around it though, but I tried anyway. Nope. So as you can see, I go into 3rd early, try and stop the wheels from spinning. Seems to work. I'm right on his butt here. All he can do is go defensive, but he doesn't. I don't know why he doesn't. I would have. And so that's what happens. As you can see, I stick to my usual thing. I stay in 3rd. Now he's pushing hard. This is what happens when I take that corner in 3rd gear. He stays nice and close, but not close enough. And I start pulling a gap really quickly. Not a huge gap, but a big enough gap. Gets right on my tail against this hairpin. Nice and close. But I'm not going to let him pass me. Gives me a bump up the rear there. All that does is help me. Now his car is stronger to this position, so I have to keep it tight on the inside. So just hold it through this last corner and get a good exit. And I get a very good exit, at least compared to him. And that's it. As you can see, that's my race done and dusted. in my chrome version of the Scirocco. I admit it's a bit gaudy, I don't really like the look of it, but that was a good win. I was really happy. You can see me celebrating in the corner there. I'm going Aussie, 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 oi, 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 because good old Mozzie, the Aussie, came in second, and it was my 200th official win. I think I've got actual 218 wins. But anyway, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And the code word is Tiffany. Remember that. Catch us later, guys. Bye. Let's go.